is a production of the Department of Broadcasting and Journalism at Western Illinois University.
Good morning and welcome to our edition of the Halloween Good Morning Macomb. I'm Nick Garrett.
And I'm John Benedict. Coming up on today's show, we'll have a rundown of all the spooky fun you won't want to miss. And we'll sit down with guests who are dying to meet you this weekend.
But first, when your spooky ghosts and superheroes are out trick-or-treating this Halloween, keep some tips in mind. Practice safe trick-or-treating by staying aware of your surroundings. And during those hours, drivers need to be extra cautious.
Parents should help their children decorate costumes with reflective tape so they can be spotted in the dark. Also have kids use flashlights or glow sticks to help them see and help drivers see them. And only go to homes with the porch light left on.
Parents, we have a list of trick-or-treat times across the area in case you're not sure when to head out this holiday. This year in Macomb, trick-or-treating is scheduled for Monday and Tuesday between 6 and 8 p.m. And in Good Hope, kids can go door-to-door from 6 to 9 p.m. on those same nights.
In Fulton County, Table Grove, trick-or-treating will begin on Tuesday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And back at WIU, Housing and Dining Services will once again sponsor its safe trick-or-treating program. The campus residence halls will host games, trick-or-treating, face painting, Halloween movies, costume contests, and more. Children ages 2 to 12 are welcome to attend, but must be accompanied by an adult. The program will take place Monday night from 6 to 8 o'clock.
Thompson Hall at WIU will be taking scares to new heights. Thompson Hall's haunted housing takes place on the 18th floor.
Tonight and tomorrow, a scary experience for teens and adults takes place from 6 to 11 p.m. And on Monday night, a haunted experience for younger children takes place from 6 to 8 p.m. Admission is $3 per person or $2 if you bring a canned food item. All donations will be given to area food banks. People plan to spend more on Halloween festivities this year than ever before.
That's according to the National Retail Federation, who's been keeping track of the dollars and cents for nearly 15 years. But the money is going to more than just candy and corn, spider webs, and more. Mary Maloney breaks down the spooky details in today's Consumer Watch.
From zombies to politicians, Halloween scares up big bucks. The National Retail Federation says this year, Americans will spend in total $9.1 billion. That's $700 million more than last year, which means the average household will spend a little more than $86. Of the 179 million people participating in Halloween, 95% will buy candy, 72% will spend money on decorations, and nearly 70% will buy costumes. On average, men will spend nearly $20 more than women perfecting their Halloween looks. This year's top costume, adults will stick to witches and a Batman character.
Oh, awesome. As a bat signal, that's your... Oh, sorry.
Kids like superheroes and princesses, and don't forget about dressing up your pet. Food-related costumes like pumpkins and hot dogs are this year's big winners. So, as you're planning to fright and delight this Halloween, know that you won't be alone. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
You know, I always found it to be more fun to go to thrift stores or find clothes around the house to make a costume and spend less money because you could be more creative that way.
Mm-hmm. My roommate and I, we went to Goodwill. We found our costumes there, so it's not bad.
It's not bad. Mm-hmm. Hey, WIU Fraternity is hosting an event that should give you chills. It's called the Night of Terror, held in a haunted field. The event has 2 nights left this week. You can stop by 620 West Elting Street tonight or tomorrow from 6 to 9 p.m. The kid-friendly version is held nightly from 6 to 7.
Admission is $4 for adults, $2 for kids age 6 to 10, and free for children under 5. Proceeds will go to the Global Service Initiative, a service project that allows members to serve in developing nations and in the U.S. And if you're looking for more to do this weekend, check out the Haunted Trail at Hornfield campus. There's a family-friendly version and a scarier version on Sunday night. You can bring the kids to the trail from 6 to 7 p.m. or get ready for the fright of your life at 8 to 9 p.m. Trail organizers require kids under 16 to be accompanied by adults. Admission is $5 per person. Horfield campus is located at 985 China Road, just south of Macomb.
WIU's ROTC wants to know, are you a dead shot? The WIU rifle team will be holding a Halloween-themed shoot on Monday. The event starts at 10 a.m. and goes until people stop arriving. Head to the range at Horman Hall 102 to participate.
The price per target is $1 or 6 targets for $5. You can pay with cash or credit or check. And they'll also have Halloween goodies for sale in case you work up an appetite.
Starbucks' new Halloween Frappuccino may be its most frightful yet. It is complete with tangy fall flavors and a terrifying form that conjures the undead. Oof. You know, I remember I think they had a unicorn one. I wasn't a fan of it, but this one said it's supposed to taste like a candy apple, and I love
I love candy apples too. I might actually have to go get me one if that's really what it tastes like. I'm not sure. That's
amazing. Yeah, NEWS3 team members tested their Halloween crafting skills.
That's right. NEWS3's crew and anchors did their best to make Halloween crafts and treats. Excuse me. Here are a few of our favorites.
See, what do we,
wow, what do they have here?
There's a stick.
I can't really tell. It's kind of neat though.
Oh, we got pumpkin.
Now we're talking.
That's a winner. I'd say that one's a winner.
I definitely have that. I don't know. It kind of looks like a cookie with like a Reese's.
I think it's a pumpkin Rice Krispie treat. Now this is one that John Weissensell made. I think it's Sprite with nerds in it and then skewered marshmallows on a stick.
Whoa, where'd they get that?
I don't know what that one is. I'm not going to give that one a win.
That's impressive. I like that though.
Yeah, not so much.
I should have went over there for some of that. That's amazing.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to taste it a little better. Even though they may not have been perfect, they sure look fun to make.
Yeah, but coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple that really knows how to bring the pain when it comes to Halloween.
We'll be right back with this spooky edition of Good Morning Macomb. Stick around.
I think just working with everybody in the newsroom, everybody has such a great camaraderie. All the opportunities that I've been given here have just been amazing to expand on that resume. I try not to beat myself up on the mistakes I make because there's so many opportunities. Just giving that experience, and this is how I got to do things in the real world, is really what the broadcasting and journalism department has done for me. When you have a really good show and that everybody nailed it, I mean, that's one of the best feelings in the world.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you! She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand!
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, James!
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I want to be able to stand in front of the camera and tell people the story of what the weather's going to be like that day, or be able to tell people, hey, there's something coming your way, you need to take cover, you need to watch out. And being able to stand in front of a camera and tell not only the people who are directly involved but their family members as well, like, this is what's going on. It's been very important to me because, you know, being in those situations where you are relying on the news to tell you what's going on, I like to be a part of that and helping people with that.
Now from Macomb in high definition. Good Morning Macomb continues.
Order. Welcome back to Good Morning Macomb. I'm happy to be sitting with a local couple who happen to have one of the spookiest houses in McDonough County. Joining me this morning is Brad and Sarah Payne of the Haunted House of Payne. Thank you guys for being here.
Well, thanks for having us.
Well, can you guys describe what the House of Payne is?
Well, we're basically a homemade haunted house that is pretty much run by our family, and we target the local communities and also the WIU community.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, can you tell me exactly who kind of helps you guys build it if it's all done by you guys? Is it friends? Who might it be?
We have friends and family, especially with ideas that come in over time. I do most of the building myself, but it starts early summer, and I work on it slowly to get all the features put together.
And now it's out of your garage, right? How do you set it up? Because it's a pretty big space.
We start early on. The new features I have to build, make sure they're going to work, and then incorporate them into the scheme, and then put them together. We lose garage space fairly early in the summer, and get it all built.
That's nice. Now, I mean, you guys have different levels of scary, I believe, right? Is that?
Yes, we cater to all ages. So we have a very non-scary, non-threatening version with, no masks, no spooky things happen, and then we also can really light it up for everybody else who wants a great experience.
Which is great. I mean, that's wonderful. I actually have gone through before, and it was quite a scare. It was great. Now, you guys do this not only for just the fun of it, but you guys do it for kind of a good cause too, right?
Yes, we do take donations for the local Loaves and Fishes food pantry, and we have just been amazed at the outpouring of community support. It's just fabulous.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And then, I mean, with it coming Halloween time, who do you cater to? Because I know you guys have special events kind of a thing. And
we do have several groups from Western that come each year, more and more every year as they hear about it. It's a nice group activity. And then just the general community. We have folks show up one at a time, and we have large groups that show.
Now, I don't want to give too much away, but what might be your guys' favorite portion of the haunted house?
Go ahead.
We have a new build this year, the Haunted Higgins elevator. Very interesting so far. It has worked well. People seem to very much enjoy it, and it does its job.
My favorite is the morph chamber and kind of the entrance, so when you enter through the remote controlled coffin door and you're greeted by the fortune teller who kind of it has a special effect.
Yeah,
it does set the
tone. Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, other than that, you guys have a great time with doing all the activities. You can even see right there. I was scared by one of the portions throughout the maze, and this you can see there's just tons of different ways that you can get involved within the House of Pain and many things. And how large were your donations in past years? I've heard it was.
We've had everything. One year around $250, and another year over $500, and a large amount of food, and everything goes to the food pantry.
Oh, that's great. And to Loaves and Fishes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's very nice of you guys.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to all of our volunteers. We couldn't begin to do what we do without a very large group of volunteers that come up, and they do a great job. Every year we are surprised with the acting and what they do to make this all work.
Yeah.
And the community support, of course. It's just fantastic to see year after year everybody supporting our cause. So.
And how many years have you guys been doing this?
I think this is year number 8.
Oh, wow. So it's been that long.
So
oh, that's great.
We've perfected a lot of things.
Yeah. Each year it gets better, because I've done this for 2 years now, and each time it still gets me. It's always new every time.
We try to send something new out each year and take away a piece that may not be quite as well received, and every year we seem to gain a little bit.
Oh, that's wonderful, yeah. All right, well, thank you guys very much. The House of Pain will be open on Saturday through Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. The spooks are free, but donations are highly encouraged. All donations will be donated to Loaves and Fishes. Brad and Sarah, thank you guys for joining us this evening, or this morning, excuse me. I hope there's a lot of booze and donations this weekend. Coming up on News 3, Molly Nason will let us know if ghosts will be the only thing giving us chills this holiday weekend. You're watching Good Morning Macomb.
I understand. I know it's not your typical resume.
Okay, well.
But candidate. But I've been working double shifts just to pay for books. I've been raising my 2 little brothers. I'm determined, driven, motivated. Isn't that what you're looking for?
Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
They started to
think about doing broadcasting my freshman year. I started calling some football games for the freshman football team. My high school didn't really have a broadcasting program like some do, and so a lot of my stuff was just PA for different sports, for basketball, for volleyball. And my mom signed me up for a visit to come to Western on a Discover Western Day. And I walked through the doors of the rec center, and Buzz Hoon shook my hand and said, "Zach Stone, I've seen all your footage, I know who you are, and you belong here." And that's what really makes WIU feel like home.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That would be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Good morning out there, Macomb, and welcome back to a very chilly edition of our news this morning. We only have temperatures sitting at 38 degrees, and it's extremely cloudy and very windy, which is what's making those temperatures feel much colder than what they're actually at. We have a dew point right now sitting well below freezing at 25 degrees. Humidity at 59%, so not too bad, and those winds straight out of the west at 18 miles per hour. It is a chilly one out there today. Looking at our averages, we are well below what we're used to seeing around this time of the year. Normally, we're seeing temperatures at around 61 degrees and 38 for a low. We're only supposed to hit a high today of about 46 degrees with a low of 35 tonight. And it's still a little bit dark out there because of those clouds, so watch out. Looking now at our Midwest weather tracker, it gets dark and spooky for a little bit, and then the sun comes out to show us that there are plenty of clouds hovering over us right now. Now, looking at our water vapor imagery, as you can see, that dark band right there is actually the cold front that is coming through this evening, which will be making temperatures get very, very cold tomorrow night. It is going to be a chilly one out there. Looking right now, today we're going to see high of 44 degrees here in Macomb, 45 in Quincy, and 43 in Keokuk. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures get down to the lower 30s with 32 in Macomb, 34 in Quincy, and 33 in Burlington. Then tomorrow, we're going to hit highs in the mid-40s again with 43 in Macomb, 47 in Quincy, and 45 in Keokuk. And then tomorrow night, there's plenty of pandemonium going on with that weather, with lots of cold temperatures well below freezing. We're going to have our temperatures tomorrow night getting down to 25 in Macomb, 27 in Quincy, and 27 as well over in Keokuk. Tonight, we're going to have our lows get down to 32 degrees with winds out of the northwest at 15 miles per hour. Then tomorrow, we're going to see some cloudy skies with a high of 43 degrees. Again, winds out of the northwest at 13 miles per hour. Then for your 5-day forecast, we have plenty of cold temperatures ahead of us, lots of clouds for the rest of the week. And then when we come to your Monday, we're going to see a little bit of a warming trend with 49 degrees. And then for your spooky Halloween on Tuesday, we're going to see a high of 45 degrees and a low of 34, so make sure you're bundling up. Bundle up your little ones.
Of course, one of the coldest days of the week had to be Halloween.
You know, weather isn't all black and white, but it's looking like this one's just going to be cold.
I know, we're going to have to wear an extra layer when we go out in that costume, you know?
You never can tell around here. That's why we rely on, the weather people like you who tell us if we're going to have a good Halloween or not. So, thanks, Molly. Fantastic. Well, a zombie apocalypse is coming to Macomb. Figure out how you can survive the infestation after the break.
I understand. I know it's not your typical resume.
Okay, well.
But candidate. But I've been working double shifts just to pay for books. I've been raising my 2 little brothers. I'm determined, driven, motivated. Isn't that what you're looking for?
Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
I started to think about doing broadcasting my freshman year. I started calling some football games for the freshman football team. My high school didn't really have a broadcasting program like some do, and so a lot of my stuff was just PA for different sports, for basketball, for volleyball. And my mom signed me up for a visit to come to Western on a Discover Western Day. And I walked through the doors of the rec center, and Buzz Hoon shook my hand, said, "Zach Stone, I've seen all your footage, I know who you are, and you belong here." And that's what really makes WIU feel like home.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That would be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Welcome back to Good Morning Macomb. Halloween may be on Tuesday, but the Macomb Park District has planned a fun-filled weekend for everyone. Zombie Apocalypse Weekend starts today. From movies in the park to good old-fashioned trick-or-treating, there will be fun for all ages. Joining me is the event superintendent, Taylor Hanneman. Taylor, thanks for being here.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here this morning.
Now, I see you're in costume. Is this something we can expect for the first event
Definitely,
tonight?
definitely. So tonight out at Outskirts at 201 South Shady Lane, the venue place has changed. We're going to be having a costume contest for 14 and under and 15 and above. So parents, you can dress up your little ones, but you can also dress up yourselves. You might want a little treat at the end of it. The costume registration is at 5 o'clock, with the contest starting at 5:30. And then we're going to be having our 2 movies after that.
And 2 movies after that? No, there's probably going to be some sunlight left, but it's going to be cold, so do you recommend that costumes be a little bit friendly for the weather, or is it okay to kind of...
I would definitely be friendly for the weather. I mean, it still will be chilly, but it will be inside, so you guys can definitely have your option, your choice. But it is a family-friendly event, so be cognizant of that, definitely.
Okay. Now, be honest. Serious question. My costume.
Beautiful.
Would this be a, at least a runner-up?
It would be a contender.
It would be a contender.
It would be a contender. I would register. I would do it.
Okay. Also tonight, you have the first of the double feature movies. Now, you said it's going to be cold, so the location has changed for that. Now, what's that going to be like?
Yeah, so it's no longer out at Veterans Park. It's out at the Outskirts, so 201 South Shady Lane. It's an all-indoor. It used to be the skating rink, so there's a very large venue for everyone to sit out there. I think we're going to have some hay bales for people to sit on, but definitely bring their blankets and their chairs so they'll be comfortable, so they can watch Hocus Pocus at 6:30 and then Beetlejuice at 8:15.
Now, the festivities will be the same with the food, vending, and will there be games and stuff there as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're having Refreshment Services Pepsi. They're going to be supplying free soda for everyone. And then First Bankers Trust is going to be having free popcorn for everyone to enjoy throughout the movie. And then Hy-Vee is going to be out there selling food as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. We have some glow sticks for people to enjoy, to possibly buy. And then we have some other like ring toss games and bag boards and stuff like that. So
all you had to do is say free food and I'm there.
Okay, yeah.
Seriously. All right. Well, yeah, not all the fun happens at night. You have the fun run tomorrow, the 5K. Now, every time I hear 5K, I kind of cringe. Is this like any other 5K?
It's a little bit different. So while you can sprint it, or you can be a professional runner, you can also just enjoy it. So you can bring out some of your friends. You guys can dress up as zombies. That's kind of what the fun is about. So for the run, we're going to be having volunteers dress as zombies to chase the runners. So you can choose whether or not to be chased. So we're going to be having some flag football belts from the rec center here on campus. They're going to be donating them to us, and you can wear the belts, and that's what the zombies are going to be chasing after and trying to rip off. But if you don't want to be chased, then you don't have to wear them.
Where is this all going to start?
So the shuttle is actually going to start at 3 o'clock at Chandler Park. So you have to park at Chandler in order to get on the shuttle to get out to Hornfield. So at Hornfield's where they're going to get all made up, and that's where you're going to be doing your stretches and listening to music. And then from there, it starts at Hornfield, and it'll end back at Chandler. So the route is however many miles it is, but it should be a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people will enjoy it.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. I might have to come out and actually try to run a little bit, but maybe it'll be fun.
If you even crawl to the finish.
If I crawl to the finish line. I think in a banana suit, I'll look ridiculous anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Now, we cap off the whole weekend. There are a lot of events, and for the lack of time, but like it all tops off with good old-fashioned trick-or-treating, but there's a little twist. It's called trunk-or-treating. Now, where is that?
Trunk-or-treat. Yes, so the trunk-or-treat is going to be at Hy-Vee. It's going to be in their parking lot. Amy Durker has done a great job over there, and there's going to be lots of organizations opening up their trunks or the back of their trucks for kids to enjoy some safe trick-or-treating. And then I also believe that there might be a surprise candy drop from the sky. I can't tell you how, but anyway.
From the sky?
From the sky.
What else can you tell us about that?
That it's going to be awesome, and anybody of all ages should come and check it out because it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Now,
oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. Now, this sounds like such a fun weekend, and I really do hope to see you there. Now, we didn't have time to talk about all the events, but you can visit their Facebook page. It's called the Zombie Apocalypse Macomb. They have all the information on that and the forum with people talking about it. All begins tonight. I hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in. Now, coming up, a local animal shelter is getting in the Halloween spirit. Find out how you can help our four-legged friends after the break.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Western Illinois University allows you to think for yourself and to discover the freedom to become your own.
Own it at Western.
Think purple.
Think success.
Think Western Illinois University.
You can be a hero by being prepared for an emergency. First, make a plan. Call a family meeting to plan for things like how to connect with loved ones after an emergency or your escape route. I am not fast. Build a kit. When disaster strikes, it's important to have enough supplies to last 3 days. And don't forget the batteries.
Low battery.
Visit ready.gov/kids for more preparedness tips.
A local animal shelter is getting into the fall spirit with a festival and open house this weekend. The McDonough County Animal Shelter will have food, music, and Halloween games for kids, plus trick-or-treating.
This is all an effort to find a home for their animal friends. The Fall Fest takes place tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Anyone going to the shelter will get a chance to meet all of the animals in need of a good home. The shelter is located on East Tower Road in Macomb.
Now, if there's something I love more than candy, it's the animals.
It's you.
I love cats. I've had cats my entire life. And, you know, there were a couple times where if we managed to keep them in the costume, we dressed them up for Halloween.
Yeah. You have anything special, or?
I'm more of a panda fan myself, but coming up for the weather, we've got some really cold temperatures coming up there with, you know, it's not too bad tomorrow during the day for that football game, 43 degrees for a high, but plenty of clouds. But it is going to get very cold tomorrow night. We have a cold front moving through, and it's going to be 25 degrees out for that evening. So you will definitely want to get those winter jackets out and layer up. But for the rest of the week, we're going to have some cloudy skies, highs lower 50s, upper 40s, mid 40s. On your Tuesday, your spooky Halloween, we've got too many ghosts in the area, and they're going to make it really chilly that night at 34 degrees.
So now what about, you know, we have Saturday for football. Is it going to be good?
Yeah, it's going to be a great one out there.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We will see you on Tuesday for Live at 4.
Until then, follow us on Facebook and find us on Twitter. Just search News 3 WIU.
From all of us here at News 3, have a good morning, Macomb.